KHOU 11 News This Morning starts now.
And good morning, everybody. I'm Lisa Hernandez.
And I'm Russ Lewis. Welcome here to the last day of the month. It's February 28th, a Wednesday. Cheetah's here. We're talking about finally less rain in the forecast than we've had recently.
Finally. I know. It's just like we can't catch a complete break. And, you know, even today I have to play it on the safe side and leave about a 20% chance for a shower. But most of you are going to see dry conditions, and it'll be some nice sunshine across the area that will warm us on up later this afternoon to 80 degrees. This morning you're starting off in the 60s and 70s, so already crank the AC. It's that kind of a morning. Winds are out of the south, so you combine that with the temperatures, and it is feeling pretty muggy out there. Darby will tell you. Temperatures build to 80 degrees this afternoon. There's that sunshine. We'll talk about a cold front expected to move in tomorrow. Coming up next, Darby.
All right, thanks a lot, Cheetah. Well, only one problem we have working out there this morning, and unfortunately, it's a fatal accident that happened about 3:45 this morning. It's I-45, the Gulf Freeway's southbound feeder. So heading outbound just before El Dorado Boulevard. You can see with our Houston TransStar shot, they still have the frontage road blocked off. Probably will be for at least another hour, maybe two. So all traffic back here is being forced onto the freeway going southbound. So you've got to go down to Bay Area Boulevard and U-turn. That'll be your alternate route. Northbound, you're not affected by this. Should be a clear shot in. I doubt if you'll ever even see the flashing lights. I've got you 22 minutes from League City Parkway to downtown, so you're really flying. Highway 288 overnight roadwork at the tollway has come down. Only 16 minutes from Highway 6 to downtown, and the Fort Bend Toll Road clean and green. 8 minutes Highway 6 into South Main.
Darby, thank you.
It's 1 minute after noon. Overnight, a police chase that ended just unbelievably. Take a look at this video here. That's the car that burst into flames after hitting a wall and then flying into a bayou.
Michelle Choi is at the scene in Northeast Houston for us. Michelle, good morning. What have you learned about the suspect involved here?
Well, guys, we spoke with his family just a few minutes ago. His sister shared this picture of the driver. This is 33-year-old Amato Vidari. We're told he was just minutes from his house when this whole entire thing started and exploded. In fact, his car crashed into that rail you see there before flying off this bridge and into the bayou, bursting into flames. And you're going to see that in this video right now. Police aren't sure why he didn't stop, but they tell us his gas tank also exploded minutes later, making it impossible for officers to rescue him. Now, Amato did die in the car. We're told, again, this all started when he sped by police on Parker Road and wouldn't stop. The chase lasted for about 5 minutes before it came to that tragic end.
We're sad of the event, but so is his family and friends have now lost someone because of a needless accident because someone refusing to stop.
And why he refused to stop, again, those answers are still, police are trying to figure that out right now, but they believe he might have been drinking. We asked his family, had they spoken to him or know if he was drinking. They said they didn't, but that he was telling his girlfriend that he was being chased during this whole entire situation. So, guys, back to you.
Michelle Choi, thank you. 5:03, it is time for your morning rush. Today, students from Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School will head back to class 2 weeks after a gunman killed 17 people. The freshman building where the shooting took place will remain closed, and a tentative plan calls for its demolition. Today, the grandparents involved in an international custody battle will face a federal judge here in Houston. The father of the little boy they're accused of helping kidnap fears if a judge grants them bail, they'll flee to Brazil, and he won't see his son ever again. Today, the late Reverend Billy Graham is getting a rare tribute and will lie in honor at the Capitol Rotunda. Graham counseled every president since Harry Truman. President Trump and House Speaker Paul Ryan will attend his funeral on Friday. The White House has downgraded Jared Kushner's security clearance. The president's son-in-law will no longer have access to Trump's daily briefing. Kushner is among 36 people downgraded due to tighter security standards. Well, spring is almost here, so get ready for the Houston City Hall Farmers Market. Starting today, vendors will line up at Herman Square. The market runs every Wednesday from 11 a.m. until 1:30 p.m., and that is your morning rush. Russ?
Lisa, thank you. So where did the money go? That's what a woman asked J.J. Watt on Twitter, talking about the money that he raised after Hurricane Harvey hit. Well, the Texas Star responded to her, and Brandy's here now to explain that exchange. Brandy?
Well, Russ, it all started with this tweet. The Texans congratulated Watt for winning the Laureus Sporting Inspiration Award for his fundraising efforts following Hurricane Harvey. And we all know what went down, right? The defensive end had a goal of raising about $250,000. Well, instead, $37 million poured in. That's why Watt won that big award in Monaco last night. And he's posted quite a bit on social showing him boots on the ground helping Harvey victims. So now to that Twitter beef. Kim, who, yes, apparently makes adult cakes, replied to that Texans tweet with this question: do we know where any of the money went? Because I can't find one person that got any help from the J.J. Watt Foundation for Hurricane Harvey. And she says, I know JJ's a great man. Well, Watt didn't just respond, he retweeted her and then answered her question. He pointed out that there are 2.3 million people in Houston alone. He apologizes that he's not able to help every single person, but he said, we've rebuilt homes and daycares, provided food and medical care. He says our work is far from finished and promises we are doing the best we can. Thousands of people responded to Watt's tweets on a normal day. This one, though, really got them fired up. Carly wrote, JJ, you don't need to explain yourself to her. And Alfredo says, thank you for all you have done for the city of Houston. Now, Caroline mentions that since JJ's foundation is a 501c, his foundation's expenses are totally public. Anyone can see where that money is being spent. And a lot of people just straight up came for Kim, like RJ, who says, can you make me a cake that has a picture of a business going bankrupt? It's for a friend. So I do want to mention that Kim said she knows JJ is a good man. She just wanted to see more examples of where that money has gone. We do have a couple of those on our website. You can go to khou.com for that, guys.
All right.
Thanks, Brandy.
JJ's taken a lot, and once in a while he responds to one of those.
Sure.
Because we know he's heard that quite a bit.
Right.
Just how public do you want it all to be, I guess,
Exactly.
is the question.
All right, it is 5:06 right now. Let's check in with Cheetah Craft. We're starting off a little warmer today, Cheetah.
A little warmer. We are already in the 70s. You are right. Live look outside. We have cloudy skies this morning, a little bit of sunshine, though, in between some of those clouds. So throughout the day today, temperatures are going to warm to 80 degrees, a south wind and some sunshine. Yeah, it's going to be feeling a lot warmer compared to yesterday. Cool front arrives tomorrow. I don't even want to say cold, only dropping our temperatures to the low 70s. So the rest of the week, you are going to be feeling like spring. Temperatures in the 60s and 70s this morning, 72 on the island, 74 in Sugar Land, 71 in Tomball. Cleveland, you're currently at 71 degrees. Throughout the day today, remember those clouds are expected to start to mix in with some of that sunshine. So throughout the day, our future track here, we keep it mostly dry. If you're planning to head out to the rodeo this evening, you should be under mostly cloudy skies, only about a 20% chance for a shower. So I don't think you'll have to really worry about the rain. Tomorrow morning, that's when our front arrives. And I want to show you here on our future track, 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, most of the showers are already working offshore. It is going to be a quick moving front, only producing a few scattered showers, so not severe weather along with it, but you will notice a change, especially by tomorrow afternoon with our temperatures. They'll be dropping to the low 70s. You'll also notice by your Thursday afternoon, lots of that sunshine once the rain completely clears. So today we're tracking a warm up but higher humidity. That's because of the southerly winds. Winds will be breezy. High temps go to 80, 72 tomorrow. We remain kind of slightly above average, but really nice as we trend for Friday. I mean, take a look. Our north wind continues. Temperatures will be in the low 70s. And then Darby will welcome the showers back in on Saturday with our next front that'll be passing by Monday.
All right, more indoor activities this weekend, I see. All right.